Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how my Australia pond works. This is the Australia pond. That's what I'm going to add to it. And to give you the Australia perspective, you've got to get over onto this side so you see it from the south. Like that. That's Australia. And there's a mosquito larva in there as well. That's how big it is. And I'm now going to add some color to the proceedings, and here's the color. So I think I'll add a bit of blue first of all, and I just get the tube of paint like so, and I open it up like so, and I get a little container, and I put a little bit of paint into it, or better still, I just put it straight in there, and you can see a bit of the paint color coming out. And then you have a choice of different places to put it, but right now I'm going to put it in the special receptacle. And then you watch the color flowing into Australia. That's one color, and then you can add some more in here. There's a pond here, and then you get some glitter, because glitter is always nice if you can get the lid off, which I can't do right now, so I'm going to put some green instead. A bit of green in there. This is water-based acrylic paint, so it's non-toxic. And then you put the green in here. And then you wait for the green to mix in, and you slowly color Australia. Yeah, so that's my little bit of fun that I'm planning to do with Zoe when she comes back home. So that you enjoy the greening of Australia. thing that's making the noise is this my aerial, and it's an aerial that doubles as a sculpture, and that's what it does. It reflects light. It goes from my old TV aerial up there, and this is my dolphin eye technology. That's the dolphin, and that's its eye. And today I had a phone call from Origin Energy, and I told him my whole house is a solar panel, and he seemed to think that that was a reasonable idea, and they gave me the idea of formally making my whole house into a solar panel, a single solar panel. And I think it's already got all the ingredients. It's got asbestos, it's got fiber, it absorbs heat, and in which case I should be able to feed energy through that pipe, that wire up there, back onto the grid from my house. And in fact I think it's already happening. And this is the meter. It's an all magnetic meter from Email Westinghouse, and that's how much I'm using. But how much am I producing? Well, that's the important question, isn't it? Which I'm trying to work out. The things that I've got on at the moment. I've got my BR1600 desk, and I've got my old computer, which is showing some of my work when I was a child, and my stereo is on, and my TV, and my cassette player, and my hard disk drive, and this Yamaha mixing desk, and the Yamaha keyboard. This one's not on. So if I turn it on, a light comes on, and let's see how much more energy it uses. Because that's a power amplifier. No, it's not a power amplifier, it's just a guitar amplifier. So that's what I've got on in this room. In this room, the only thing that I've got on is the microwave, which is off at the moment. The clock's not on. And the fridge, which is a Samsung BDI. BDI stands for Black Diamond Industries. I'm taking this patent business seriously, because I figure that that's the way that one beats the bad guys, is to beat them at their own game. So here is my Tascam 688, that's on, and there's some sort of data going, so we'll put it on to scene data, load and save. That's going through my headphones. That sounds like a fax sound. And it's not connected to anything, so it's all combination of wireless and analog. This is that's Margie, and that's Margie's hat designs that I'm working on promoting. That's what that is. Those are not her. That is Margie. The one on the right is Margie. That's on our right. The person on the right. And yes, she's a very old friend of mine. And her hats are... She should be a household name as Australia is one of Australia's great designers. But unfortunately nobody has promoted Margie adequately over the years, so I'm doing what I can. And yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Helping my friend Margie get her promotional material happening, and look out for it. You can get her to design hats, or you can use her designs if you pay her the appropriate royalties. And we're going to be experimenting with some different colors and designs and different types of feathers and things like that. So that's it. Her name is Margie Ruddy. Yeah, look out for the name. And I've got her name written down here somewhere. That doesn't matter. You'll see it soon enough. It's in there, but you can't read it. Oh, there you are. Margaret Ruddy. Margie's Hat Designs. And this is who introduced me to Margie, my sister, Shireen. And that's my sister's little son, Nishan, who's now about probably 16 years old, I'd say. And that's my sister's demonic boyfriend. And his name is Peter Adams, and he's an anaesthetist. He puts people to sleep for a job. I don't put people to sleep for a job. And I don't like that satanic demon stuff painted on his face. I don't like their lifestyle. I don't like what they do. But I do like Margie's hats, even though I'm not a person who wears hats much myself. But more than anything else, she's also an amazing repository of knowledge and wisdom, and particularly knowledge about the history of Australia and Brisbane in particular, because she's a Brisbane girl. And as I said, I've known her many years. I met Margie when I was a young doctor. I was only 23, and she was a young nurse. And I've got to know her very well over the years, and she's been a slave in the public hospital system all her working life, or most of it, except for the times that she has spent time actually making hats. And as for me, I was a slave in the public hospital system only for 3 years, but I was a prisoner of it for off and on for the last 20 years. So yeah, I'm not a big admirer of the public hospital system, so I'm posting some stuff which I've just posted actually on me talking to a chap called Mick O'Malley. I met him when inmate at the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne introduced us. And he said he was a filmmaker, then he said he was an actor. And then he came along with a young Jewish guy and filmed me in a park just after I'd been discharged. You can see the scar on my head. I'd been assaulted by the police. And I was a bit self-conscious about it because I was not looking my best. I'd put on a lot of weight after being tortured at the Alfred Hospital. And I continued to try and explain to them about the the creation of disease, and particularly my work on AIDS, but also on stress and the causation of disease and disease promotion or disease mongering or disease creation. Yeah, I posted that, and I'd like people to watch it and be advised that doctors may think that they're doing good, but they don't know the history of their own profession. And I've taken me a long time to work out how much medicine has been corrupted by the military. And the military have a policy of a need-to-know basis. In other words, you keep them in the dark and feed them bullshit. You don't tell anyone what's going on. So it's the blind leading the blind when it comes to medicine. So, yeah, I'm going to post this, and thanks again for watching my YouTube. And please feel free to explore the rest of my hub contributions.